Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Cupid's Tarot. I'm back with another video today, another pick a card. Today we'll be doing messages you need to hear. So this will not be in regards to anything specific, whether it's career, relationship, anything like that. We're just going to allow Spirit to give us the messages that we are meant to hear today, okay? Hold on, let me just get this lighting right. All right, so we have 3 piles for you today. We have pile 1, which will be this amethyst stone. It's very smooth and round. Pile 2 will be cat's eye, this pretty pink heart stone. And group 3 will be this blue stone, and I actually do not remember the name. I got this like so many years ago, so there we go. I don't have a lot of crystals. I'm not really like a crystal hoarder. I'm still learning, so bear with me in that regard, all right? So it is very light out. Let me get some warm light in here before we get started. All these candles are actually melted, so I need new candles. Might have to get some today. All right, so let's get started with group 1, okay? So if you've picked group 1, you've chosen this amethyst stone, all right? How are you guys doing today? How are you guys doing? So the first card we're gonna ask Spirit about group 1's shoot. Okay. Already starting the day off with butterfingers, right? Hold on, let me make sure. Okay, I want this to make sure it focuses on the cards. So we're trying to get group 1's current energy. Can I get one card for group 1's current energy at the moment, Spirit? Okay, so my deck wanted to give me like 50 cards, so let's just recenter. Okay, one card. Okay, so for your current energy group 1, we have the 7 of Swords. So you could be hiding something, or you could just be distrustful of others. But either way, I am seeing an energy of distrust overall. So maybe you're hiding some things that you're doing, okay? So what does group 1 need to hear, Spirit? We're gonna get 3 cards for that. What does group 1 need to hear, Spirit? 1 card at a time. Ooh. So we have the Emperor and the Star. Let me get 1 more card for you. Just 1, please, Spirit. Okay, we have King of Wands. Okay. So let me move these up and let me check and make sure that this is focused. Okay. All right, so for group 1, like I said, you have a current energy of the 7 of Swords, which to me, there is an energy of distrust here. You could be very distrustful of others. There's probably a specific situation you're dealing with that you're kind of distrustful of, either the outcome or this person's word. There's something about this current situation that you just don't trust, that you're pulling yourself away from it. But with the Emperor here, the Star, and the King of Wands, I feel like what you need to know in this regard is that I'm kind of getting a it's up to you kind of energy. Like, hold on, let me take a sip. It's like you, whatever this situation is that you don't really trust, with the Star here, I feel like there's nothing to be distrustful of, right? This is something I'm getting, like intuition, healing, praying, like whatever this is, there's good that can come out of it, right? There's good that can come out of it. And this good is something that you have manifested, right? I feel like this is the good that's coming out of the situation you're running from is something that you've manifested. It's something you've asked for. Like a prayer being answered with the Emperor and the King of Wands card. So you could be a masculine, or you're dealing with a masculine. You could be dealing with a fire sign, or you are a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Particularly, I mean, with the Emperor card, you could be Aries. But with the King of Wands, I'm also seeing Leo. So Aries, Leo, Sag, definitely. It's like this energy of you are perfectly equipped to deal with the situation at hand. You're perfectly equipped to move forward in the situation in regards to whatever outcome you're looking for. With the King of Wands here, I feel like this is you needing to trust your passions, trust what it is that is driving your heart at this moment. I think you're running from something that you're very passionate about, because you're not trusting that it's going to lead you down the path you want to go down. Okay, let's get some more cards. All right, we're not going to get more cards for your current energy, but I will get more cards for what you need to hear. So what does group 1 need to hear, Spirit? So we have 10 of Cups, Death, ooh, 10 of Wands, 2 tens. So I feel like there's an end of a cycle happening here. An end of a difficult cycle. Just checking to make sure. Okay. Yeah, there's an end to a cycle here. A very difficult cycle. Or I don't want to say difficult, but definitely one that you're very invested in. Your feelings were very invested in this with this 10 of Cups. You have been putting a lot of work into it, or you thought you were putting a lot of work in it, or you were planning on putting a lot of work into the situation. But with the Death card here, to me, it's saying that this is coming to a completion, right? There's a completion of the lessons that you needed to learn through this cycle, right? Like with the Star, when I was saying that whatever's coming in, or whatever you're running from, it has the potential to give you what you've asked for. It has the potential to bring more healing, bring more understanding, balance. It's something you've manifested. But with the 10 of Cups here, I feel like this could definitely have to do with love or family. Regardless, this is something that is extremely emotionally fulfilling, like, or you feel like it can be a very emotionally fulfilling. But the 10 of Wands is something that you've put a lot of work into, or you would like to work on, right? You would like to work on. And I feel like with this row, what you need to hear is that I just feel with the Death card, it's like saying that it's going to work out, right? This period of stagnancy you're in, it's coming to an end, and that ending is going to allow this completion to happen, right? Like, it's happening in tandem. It's not like the situation's going to complete and then end. It's like it's all happening together. The ending of whatever was going on before, possibly this this distrustful energy, right? It's like moving out of this distrustful energy into the new cycle finally, so then these completions can come in. This 10 of Cups and 10 of Wands, right? 10 of Cups is like big happy family, everything's all great, rainbows in the sky, parent, you know, marriage and children and legacy and all of that, right? Big happy family, everything's so happy and fulfilling. So it's like that can't happen until this death happens, right? Until this this distrustful energy resolves itself, okay? Or you resolve it, right? Like I said, with the Emperor and the King of Wands, you need to resolve it. So what does group 1 need to hear, Spirit? Ooh, too many cards. Just get one card at a time. What does group 1 need to hear, Spirit? So we have 2 of Wands. Nine of Wands, okay? Eight of Wands. All right. So you got 10 of Cups twice, like 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck again. So you need to make a decision with this 2 of Wands here. You need to make a decision. You're in a very stagnant place, right? I think, let me push these up. I think this, the 7 of Swords energy, it's keeping you really stuck. It's keeping you stuck and unable to move forward into the next part of this cycle. You know, it's keeping you from completing the lessons and learning the lessons and progressing your blessings, right? So this 2 of Wands to me says you need to make a decision. A decision from the heart, a decision to go towards something that will be more fulfilling for you in the long run. Emotionally and passionately, I really do feel like this could have to do with, we do have the 10 of Cups here, and we have 10 of Cups twice, like I said, and I also have the 8 of Cups at the bottom of this deck. So this could have to do with the relationship, whether it's a family relationship, friends, romantic, but there are patterns. I feel like there are patterns, or there's a fear, or there's some distrust here that you need to walk away from with the 8 of Cups, right? Having to reevaluate where you are in your life, have to reevaluate the decisions you made, the patterns that you keep perpetuating, right? And walking away from what doesn't serve you towards something that is even more fulfilling for you. So I feel like the 2 of Wands is urging you to do that. Like, just take that next step. Like, the one behind you, the one that's boring and stagnant and safe and not fulfilling at all, leave that alone. The 9 of Wands is all about doing the work, right? It's all about putting in the work. In this particular image, I see it as skipping to victory. It's like you're so close. You're so close to reaching your goal, right? Because 9 of Wands happens before the 10 of Wands. You're so close to reaching your goal. Now all you have to do is there's like that one final thing, right? That one last thing that needs to get done before you're really able to just, go towards what you want. And then we have the 8 of Wands. So to me, this particular 8 of Wands, it's like all the hard work. 8 of Wands is like opportunities coming in unexpectedly. In the traditional image, they're like falling from the sky like meteors or like spears or arrowheads. You know, they're just coming down from the sky. But I love how this image, they're sprouting off of this figure's back, as if to say, these opportunities, though unexpected, though they may happen quickly, they come from the hard work you've put in before. I mean, you've sowed these seeds and now you reap the benefits. It's not just, you know, a random thing that happens, okay? So, just to recap before I get the advice cards, it looks like you're being urged to take matters into your own hands, all right? Group 1, with the Emperor and the King of Wands, you're being asked to be assertive. Be assertive in what it is you're asking for. Play an active role. And the reason this is not happening or has not happened is because you continue to be in this distrustful energy. Dare I say, a fearful energy. There's a fear here of, it's like the outcome possibly. Like perhaps if you do trust this situation or you do trust this person or you reveal yourself, perhaps things won't go how you plan them to go or would hope for them to go. Maybe you'll find out that someone will, maybe someone will hurt you in the end, or it's just that kind of energy with the Seven of Swords. So I feel like you're really being urged to just let go of that and trust the process, and trust that you can play an active role in this and still get what you want. It's like you're afraid that if you make the decisions, then you're going to make the wrong decision. But it's like Spirit is saying that you're the one who has to make the decision. No one else is going to make the decision, right? Because you're at the end of the road, right? 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups, Death. You're at the end of the road in this particular cycle. You've reached the end, but you are keeping yourself from allowing this to be completed. So that's what I see here. Let me get some advice for you guys. Advice for group 1. Just one card, please, Spirit. One card for advice for group 1. Advice for group 1. Nightmares. Okay. So already I feel like this particular image is like this person, they have like all these sharp shards. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, this person, they have like all these shards in their back and they're holding it back. They're holding it back. They don't want anybody to see. But here is like a cluster of hands reaching out to this person, like as if to help them, right? It's like this person is carrying a lot of weight and they need help. And it's about knowing when to accept help from others and when you need to actually harbor the pain alone. So I feel like, yeah, this is really reinforcing to me that this Seven of Swords energy you're in, you're hiding yourself. You're hiding something about yourself, or you're hiding what you desire. You're hiding what you really want. There's some type of just hidden energy here where you feel like you have to carry the weight of this all alone, right? You're carrying all these burdens by yourself, and it seems that there's someone reaching out, somebody who wants to be there and wants to, listen and allow you to open yourself to them, right? This person kind of wants to help with your burdens. And I feel like your advice is, with this particular card, is to open up and you don't have to carry the whole weight of the world alone, right? Like not everybody can help us 100% of the time with the things we go through, but that doesn't mean they can't help at all. Even if the help is simply to hold your hand while you cry, or to help distract you from all the things that stress you out, or maybe that help is to just listen to you while you rant, you know, I don't know. But whatever it is that you need, this card to me is urging you to really accept help from others, okay? Allow yourself to be comforted, right? Put down the burden. You don't have to carry the burden all the time. Sometimes you can stop and put down your backpack and like walk around and just shake it off, and then pick it back up later, all right? So let's get 2 more cards from the Gaia Oracle and then my Archangel Light Code. Okay, we have Moonlight Goddess. It says repressed emotions, healing, reflection. Oop. So this is like, this is kind of what I'm saying. Like, you're repressing. This 7 of Swords, Nightmares, you're repressing a lot of emotions. You're repressing some of the difficulties you've experienced. Maybe you're not talking about what you want. Maybe you're afraid. I feel like you're really afraid to go towards what you want, and it's putting a lot of stress on you. It's making you very unhappy, all right? Moonlight Goddess, right? You're in this energy of just things being hidden, but healing here, like with the star. If you really allow yourself to feel what it is you're feeling and go towards what you want to go towards, healing will come out of it, right? The good will come out of you. You're so afraid you're so afraid of this situation possibly leading to something very negative and bad, but it's like the reality is that it's going to lead to something good. It's going to be exactly what you've asked for, exactly what you're in need of, and it's going to help with this process of healing, right? Like, I'm not going to say this is going to heal you, right? The situation's not going to heal you, but the situation is going to further allow and facilitate healing, right? Can I get 1 more card for advice for group 1? Just 1 card. Advice for group 1. All right, so we got Archangel Raphael, celestial healing. You're not healing, okay? Let me read what this says in the book, and then I'll get into my, when I start talking. Feel my cloak of velvet green wrap you in healing rays of light. Feel the warmth of your soul radiate from your center, and know you are whole and complete. Embrace the reality of your wholeness and the expansiveness of all. Okay. So this really stood out to me. Embrace the reality of your wholeness. Okay. You're not healing. You're not really allowing yourself to heal. Or I don't want to say you're not healing. You are healing. You're working towards healing, but it's like this final step. It's the final step of opening up that is going to really allow you to heal. And you don't have to like pour your whole world out. You don't got to tell everybody your whole history, nothing like that. But whatever, in regards to this specific situation, whatever the situation may be to you, it's that final step of allowing your feelings to be seen, right? Repressed emotions. It's like what you really want, you're still not letting it out, right? You're holding back all these painful shards. You're really carrying around this burden, right? And even here, it's like it's the weight, right? The weight of opportunity, of trying to create opportunity for yourself. It's like all on your back, right? You're holding so many things close to you. And you need to embrace the reality of your wholeness, that you are complete, that you will have, great opportunity, that you are destined to have happiness, and that you have the power to make it happen. And part of that power is releasing burdens. You know, sometimes we think that being strong is never ever revealing our hand. Being strong is never ever, you know, showing those parts of us that are vulnerable. But part of real strength is knowing that those parts are as important as the other parts of ourselves. Those part of us, you know, the parts of us that suffer, the parts of us that cry, the parts of us that, you know, are sensitive, are just as important. And it's like you're not really allowing yourself to just go with what you're feeling. You're trying to control. I just feel so much control. Like you're trying to just control what people know about you, control. It's like you're trying to control your emotions. Yeah. Like you're really trying to, it's like you, whatever this is, you want it to happen without you having to compromise that part of yourself that hides your emotions. But it looks like here reality is that you can't. You need to open up, all right? So that is what you need to hear, group 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you liked it, please click that thumbs up button. If you would like to comment, I totally encourage it. I love comments. And if you would like to be notified whenever I post new videos, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell. I know I didn't speak too much in the beginning of the reading. I totally forgot. It's still kind of morning to me. But I'm thinking the next video will be related to either career or finance. Is there anything else I wanted to say? I guess not. I guess not. If you want to follow my Instagram or receive a private reading or know what decks I'm using, all of that will be in the description box below. All right. So have a beautiful day, group 1. Bye. Hi, group 2. You've chosen this pink cat eye stone that's shaped like a heart. Okay. So we're going to jump right in. Oops. Sorry, I just want to make sure this is recording correctly. I'm having so many issues, to be honest, with keeping the recording going because I'm recording with my phone. And even though I thought I have enough space for the video, it just stops recording. So let's pray that doesn't happen. So I'm going to go ahead and ask Spirit for one card for your current energy. So can I get first group 2's current energies? Okay. So we have 8 of Wands as your current energy. So I feel like you are wanting something to happen, right? You're kind of waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for an opportunity to present itself. You could be strategizing how to get to something. But I'm definitely getting a general sense of wanting for something. So the Lovers just came out. Okay, so let's get 2 more cards. What does group 2 need to hear, Spirit? Oh, hold on. Okay, so I'm going to take the Tower. I'm going to get one more card. What does group 2 need to hear? Just one card, please, Spirit. Okay. 9 of Wands. All right. Oh, 10 of Wands, might be. So we have 8 of Wands as your current energy, the Lovers, the Tower, and then 10 of Wands. So I feel like you are putting in a lot of work, and this could be literal labor. This could be spiritual work, mental work. It doesn't matter. You're putting in a lot of energy towards this connection with the 10 of Wands, whatever this connection is. I'm assuming it's a connection because we have the Lovers here. But things have just not been going as you've planned, right? It's like you're putting in all this work in order to receive this opportunity. No. Okay. Okay. So you're waiting for this opportunity, group 2, right? With the 8 of Wands. You're waiting for something to come in. You're waiting for something to fall out of the sky. But what you need to hear with the Tower and the 10 of Wands, I feel like what you need to hear is that if you do not put in this, that you need to put in more work. You need to put in actual labor, or else a Tower moment is going to come in, right? A Tower moment is going to come in and make something happen for you, which is usually what the Tower is. It's divine intervention when we have yet, for whatever reason, to actually step into our purpose. So we have the High Priestess that just came out. Can I get 2 more cards? What is group 2 to hear, Spirit? Three of Wands. Oh, we got the Tower again. Okay. Okay. So, okay. So you've been waiting. When I see this 8 of Wands, I don't often think about waiting, but in this scenario, I'm thinking about waiting. I feel like you, like I said, I've been waiting for an opportunity to come. You've been waiting for the perfect time, the right time, I'm hearing, to do something. But with the Tower twice, I feel like you can expect a Tower moment. Spirit is saying you can expect a Tower moment to happen in this connection. Especially, like, I can't tell right now if it's guaranteed to happen or if it's like, no, it's guaranteed. I'm sorry. Don't be afraid of Tower moments, all right? They can bring, they can be a little apprehensive, but I would say don't be afraid of a Tower moment because it is only meant to help you and redirect you to where you need to be. I feel like you haven't been putting in as much work, right? You haven't been putting in as much work as you need to in order to make this connection work. You're kind of just waiting on it to come in. But Spirit is saying, actually, I'm going to come in and I'm going to force you to have to work. That's what I'm saying with the Tower followed by the 10 of Wands. It's like, I'm going to force you to put in the work. I'm going to force you to do what it is that you need to do in order to make this happen. With the High Priestess and the 3 of Wands, I feel like a spiritual breakthrough is going to happen where you're going to come into a realizing of your purpose, right? You need to come into this realization with the High Priestess. Perhaps you've been avoiding some aspect of your healing, But with the High Priestess followed by the Three of Wands, it's like, to me, it's like realizing what it is you need to do. Awakening to what it is your purpose truly is. And that Three of Wands is like beginning the journey towards that, right? Yeah, like I said, it's like recognizing and acknowledging the journey that you have to take to move forward. And I feel like the Tower being here twice is definitely an indication of a Tower moment likely happening for you in the future, in the near future, in regards to the situation. I feel like you've taken a long time to really put yourself out there. And so now your spirit guides are stepping in to assist in this redirection and helping you recognize what it is that you need to move towards. I am sensing that there is some type of decision you have to make. Perhaps you've been avoiding this decision, and perhaps you've been wanting this decision to be made for you, and you haven't put the work in for it. You've just kind of been hoping and wishing for it to happen. Like I said, wanting something to come in and kind of force you, right? With this Eight of Wands, it's like you're just waiting for this right opportunity, the right time. And so I feel like in a sense that's you kind of hoping that this decision will be made for you. But the reality is that Spirit is going to force you to make the decision yourself. All right. What does group 2 need to hear, Spirit? Let me get some more cards. What does group 2 need to hear, Spirit? All right, we have strength. We get 2 more cards. All right, so we got 2 cards. Ooh. So we have Ten of Wands again, and the Hermit. All right. So, what do you need to hear? I feel like, now with the Hermit here, I definitely have to say that you're being asked to be a bit more reflective, be a bit more introspective about what your patterns are and what it is that you're doing to hold yourself back, right? You're being asked to really look at the situation from a practical, realistic point of view, all right? With the Strength and the Ten of Wands, let me zoom in. Sorry about that. With the Strength and the Ten of Wands, I'm really feeling like you are being asked to just take that leap of faith. I mean, it's like you're afraid to really invest, and you're afraid to really put yourself out there in regards to whatever this is. And you're being asked to just trust your inner strength, to trust your ability. And in many ways, I feel like be patient with yourself. It's like, you know, because hard work, you know, the results don't always come instantly. You want an instant solution. You want an instant gratification. You want an instant resolving of this issue, right? With this Eight of Wands, you kind of just want something to come in that's going to instantly solve your problem. And it's like Spirit is telling you, no, what really has to happen is that you have to work for it, and you have to be patient in order to see the results. You have to be patient in order to get those results. And you need to look in yourself. With the Hermit and the High Priestess, it's like you really need to look in yourself and reevaluate your actions, and reevaluate what it is you're attracting, reevaluate what it is, like I said, patterns that you keep perpetuating that aren't necessarily working out for you and your benefit. But yeah, it's like you're being asked that you need to do the work. And if you're not going to do the work, then a tower moment is going to come in that's either going to take this away from you completely or force you to put in the work yourself. Like put you in a position where you have no other choice but to put in the work. Now, I see that being the most likely outcome for most of you, that you're going to be forced into a situation where you will have no choice but to put in the work for this, for whatever it is you're asking for. But for others of you, I have to say that, you know, with the tower here, I mean, this can be taken away from you. Whatever it is you're hoping for, this lovers, this can just be taken away from you if you don't really step up and claim it, right? You have to claim it by putting in the work, okay? So let me get some advice for you, okay? I'm going to pull from the Pear Oracle. A card for advice for group 1. For group 2, I mean. I don't know why I said group 1. Shoot. Should I just get one card, Spirit? Advice for group 2. All right, we got one. Management. Okay. Control. This card, management, I always think about control and trying to control a situation. Let me read out of the little book. Okay. So management. In this card, a person sits on a chair with a knowing expression on her face, hands full of bundled string or cloth. A bird in a cage flutters to the bottom of the picture. This character is the embodiment of control, of having it together. She is not exactly smiling, but she is enjoying this power. Such as a figure is worth admiring, to be sure. Don't we all have times where we wish we were her? Sitting in a chair at the center of our universe, well connected and secure. However, the bird in the cage reminds us that control stretches both ways. We cannot hold without being held, and we cannot manage without being managed by those same standards. Adopt characteristics of the manager as they are needed, but cede control when possible and trust that others are capable too. All right, so control. I feel like there's an element of control here, right? Perhaps you're hoping that this other person will come towards you, right? Perhaps you're trying to control who does what, right? Control how it happens. Perhaps you're controlling your emotions. Perhaps you're trying to have control over how much you express, how much you give. And like the card said, this is keeping you caged. This is keeping you, like I said, keeping you from participating, right? Keeping you from participating in certain aspects of your healing journey because you're trying to control how this situation flows, who does what. But I feel like this tower moment is going to take away that control. Like I said, it's going to come in and force you to do what it is that you're not really looking to do, right? You're trying to have this happen the way you want it to happen, but it's just not possible. You have to look at this from a different perspective. I'm hearing, okay? So let me get a card from the Gaia Oracle deck for advice. Advice for group 2, Spirit. Okay. So we have harmony. Power, self-confidence, productivity. Okay. Let me get one more card from the Archangel Light Code. Jeez. I just want one card, Spirit. One card for advice for group 2. One card for advice. All right, so we have the yellow spectrum. All right, let me read what that says. Yellow. Joy, fun, inner power, happiness, lightness of being, non-judgment. All right, so that's interesting. Power twice. So I feel like this attempt to control the outcome is your way of staying in power, right? Control. But with these two cards here, I feel like it's kind of, in reality, this is your weakness. And real power is coming from trusting that you can make, how do I say this? It's like, real power here is, it's just trusting. I mean, with this strength here, it's like you're not trusting the outcome. You're not trusting the universe, God, your angels, whatever it may be. You're not trusting that will guide you as it is meant to guide you. You're not trusting that you will get what it is you are meant to receive. And so to make up for this, you're trying to control who does what, when you make a move, how you make a move. You're not making any moves. You're trying to, I feel like you're trying to get this other person to make a move somehow. There's just so much control going here. But it's like you're being asked to let go, right? Confidence, joy. This oftentimes, when people pull back like that, it is because of the lack of confidence, a lack of being confident in their ability on their own to make this happen. So they have to kind of restrict themselves in some way. I'm really getting here that your advice is to do the work. I'm really saying with this productivity and the harmony, right? Do the work, participate in this process, right? You have to participate. Relationships are give and take. And if you're not giving anything and you're just waiting for this person to prove to you or show you, or you're waiting for a very specific sign or something like that, that is not productivity. That is not participating in the process. That is not playing an active role. And it doesn't help create harmony. It only helps to create strife when we keep resisting, the natural, resisting the natural flow of things, all right? So that's pretty much all I have for group 2. This was kind of not stressful for me, but I've been recording for this particular group. It's like my recording kept stopping. It was so annoying. So I really hope that this resonates, and I really hope that I was able to clearly break down what I saw. If you would like to leave a comment, I would really appreciate it. If you like the video, go ahead and click that thumbs up button. And if you would like to be notified whenever I post new videos, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell. All information about my Instagram, receiving private readings, all the cards I'm using, that will be in the description box below. Ooh. Almost had a little hiccup. But yeah, that will be in the description box below. So thank you guys so much, Group 2. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. All right, last but not least, we have Group 3. You've chosen this pretty light blue stone. If you know what the stone is, please let me know. This is a detailed look. I forgot where I got it. I got it from this crystal shop. And this was at a time I didn't pay too much attention to crystals. I just bought them, all right? So let's just dive right in. I'm gonna pull one card for your current energy, Group 3, all right? All right, the Hierophant. So intuitively, I'm just gonna say that I feel like some of you are I'm hearing boundaries. So some of you are becoming very strict in terms of your boundaries, very selective. This could have to do with your religious beliefs or your morality, but I am getting something along the lines of that, of recognizing what you stand for. All right, Group 3. So what does Group 3 need to hear, Spirit? Can I get... Ooh. So we have 5 of Cups. What does Group 3 need to hear, Spirit? 6 of Swords. And the Devil. Okay. So I feel like there's a lot of energy about recognizing something that was not working for you, right? There was something that wasn't working for you that was very disappointing. 5-5 could be a very important number. You could be seeing that number around, but it's like you were in a situation that was not fulfilling. It was very disappointing. Something happened. You could have saw something or heard something, or just awakened to some understanding of this situation not being what it is that you wanted. 6 of Pentacles just came out. So this, so 6-6 could also be significant, but this is probably something that there wasn't an equal give and take. Somebody was taking taking more from one person than they were giving back. And this could have been you, right? Somebody was taking from you more than they were giving. And it put you in this kind of rut, in this place where you just didn't really think very positively of yourself or of the situation. But the 6 of Swords, it's like you needing to walk away from it, right? The Devil holding you back, something shackling you, right? So I feel like so far what you need to hear is that, you know, you walked away. I feel like I'm really getting here that this is something you've already done, right? You've already walked away from a situation. But it's like you're needing to hear that this was for your best interest, that this situation was not what it was meant to be. All right, so 10 of Swords here. This was a necessary ending. It needed to happen. Can I get one more card for Group 3? One more card for Group 3, Spirit. One more card for Group 3. Three of Pentacles, yeah. So this is a chance to rebuild something new, right? I feel like Six of Swords again at the bottom of the deck, if you guys can see. So yeah, so what you need to hear, I'm really hearing that this ending had to happen. This ending was necessary. I feel like perhaps you've been second guessing whether or not you should have walked away from this. And so Spirit wants you to know that no, you do not need to second guess. You did exactly what you needed to do. You did exactly what you were meant to do. Whatever this was, with the devil energy, it was only going to further confuse you and further put you in this place of just like, I feel like very stagnant, fearful, holding back, questioning yourself, questioning your worth. I feel like whatever this was, and this could have been a relationship, this could have been a job, this could be whatever it is, it had you questioning yourself too much, and it was only going to, right, just be further disappointing. With the Six of Pentacles, I'm hearing you deserve more, right? Whatever this was, it wasn't giving you your fair amount. It wasn't giving you what it was that you deserve to get, right? There was not equal give and take here. With the Ten of Swords, it's very painful but very necessary. But like I said, with this Three of Pentacles here, it's like it's a chance to rebuild something else, rebuild something a lot more stable, rebuild something that actually does have the potential to give you what it is you're deserving of. All right, let me get 3 more cards for what you need to hear. Shoot, so many cards. Okay, so we have Ace of Pentacles, Strength, and Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Oh. I feel like you are being told that something new is coming in, something better, something more, something worth your time and effort, right? With the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles to me is like waiting, but it's not waiting in vain. It's waiting with the understanding that you've already planted your seeds and now you're giving them time to grow and harvest, okay? The Ace of Pentacles, something new, something stable is going to come in and take the place of this old thing that was not benefiting you, right? And Strength, I feel like this is about you recognizing your power, you being firm and loyal to yourself, right? With this Hierophant energy, it's like you realizing what it is that you want and being firm in it, very conservative in what it is that you give or don't give. Maybe this is really, really general. Maybe you have given a lot in the past and there's just like this pattern of not getting what it is that you gave out, like you're not getting it back. And it's like it's happening over and over. I see an ending to a thought pattern, right? I'm seeing an ending to a type of belief, or yes, something like that. Like you coming into your strong beliefs and really standing by them. It's like recognizing who it is you are and who it is that you intend to be for the rest of your life. Recognizing how it is you want to be treated. I'm really seeing that come through here. It's like, maybe with the Strength, it's like loyalty is coming in, right? I feel like I said, whoever these people were in the past or these situations in the past, they were not giving you what it is that you were worth. And with this strength, it's like, I always see it as like loyalty, companionship, right? I always see it's like a pair. So I feel like you're going to get, you're going to either come, sorry, it's like my brain is all jumbled up. But it's like you're going to come into a place where you're going to meet people or a person that can meet you on your level. I feel like are going to have the same type of energy as you. They're going to be as loyal as you, as patient as you. There's going to be equal give and take with whatever this is, right? It could be a job that completely fits all of your criteria for a good job, a job that fulfills you in all the ways that it needs to be fulfilled, right? So that's what I'm seeing here, but I'm going to go ahead and get some advice for you, group 3. So we have history, right? History. This card always makes me think about following in the footsteps of our ancestors, but also repeating patterns, right? Because if you look in this image, you have your figure here, and he's looking at the path, these steps leading upward, but there's another figure on the path that looks very similar to him, right? So that's why I said it could be, you know, following the footsteps of your ancestors, but it can also equally be about continuing past patterns, you know, doing the same thing over and over, not really learning from your mistakes. It can be about learning, but I feel like, you know, it's like in general, this card is about the things that have happened before, right? And recognizing what has happened before. But in this scenario, I'm definitely feeling about like there was this energy of just repeating the same thing over and over, doing the same thing over and over, whether it's with different people, different situations. It doesn't matter the scenario, but it's like you've been doing the same thing over and over and getting the same lackluster results, continuing to not be treated fairly. And it's like you looking at all the things you've done before, right? And making a conscious decision to change that, right? This is like really acknowledging the past and really acknowledging the path you've taken and how you've taken it. Ooh, I don't know why. Let me take a sip of my tea. I don't know why I keep feeling like this. Oh, once I get done with this, I'm going to take a me day. Y'all know what that means? Y'all take me days where y'all just do what you need to do for yourself. Like, just rest. Anyway, back to your reading, okay? Let me get one card from the Gaia Oracle deck. Advice for group 3. Ocean of Eternal Love, 44. It says healing, creativity, fertility. Okay. I really feel like this is about, yeah, like healing, like the card says, but it's like giving back to yourself, loving yourself, recognizing your worth, and recognizing that the way you behaved in the past or the way you interacted in these different scenarios in the past were not indicative of the love you have for yourself, right? You were giving too much. You were giving too much, and with this five of cups here, it's like wondering, looking down and wondering, why are these things not working out for me? Why are these things not, why do they always fall apart? Why do I feel so, empty and sad after I've given to this situation? And it's like you your advice is just like, love yourself, give all that love back to yourself, just all that love and just all that energy of giving that you just have, that you want to give to other people. It's like Spirit is telling you, give it to yourself right now, right? And you know, some people will really like knock on like, you know, spoiling yourself and giving to yourself, but I really do feel like, especially in the culture we have in the world today, where it's like, if you give to yourself too much, people assume that you are conceited, or assume, you know what I'm saying? There's just like this really bad stigma. But it's like, in reality, when you give to your, I mean, that is a healing practice. It is a practice. So the more you give to yourself, the more you treat yourself with dignity and respect, the more you treat yourself as if you are worthy of the best, the best treatment, the best food, the best comfort, the best understanding. You know, you are worthy and deserving. The more you expect that from your other relationships, and not in a sense where you're like demanding it, like, no, I demand the best, but the more you can see, okay, this is what I'm used to from myself, so can I accept this from another person, right? If you treat yourself like you are worth $100,000, right? And somebody comes along and they only want to treat you like you're worth $2, because you are so used to having your worth reflected and how you are treated, you won't accept that $2 energy. You're like, okay, no, because I know what I'm worth. I know that this is what I'm used to, and I know this is what I want to continue to receive. But when you don't spoil yourself, when you don't get, and it doesn't have to be materialistic, but when you don't show yourself that love that you need to be shown, right? When you don't give that love back to yourself, you kind of just accept anything, right? It makes it very easy to accept anything that anybody gives, because you have not, you know, set the precedent to yourself, right? You need to set the standard to yourself. It's like conditioning. Condition yourself to want the best. Condition yourself to want the best for yourself all the time. And you won't accept the crap that other people, you know, just throw at you, because people will give you crumbs. People will give you, you know, scraps, because it's like, yeah, sure, I want to keep you around, but I don't want to give too much. And when you really put yourself first and you've shown yourself over and over that you deserve more, you're not going to accept the scraps from these people, okay? Let me get one more card from the Archangel Light Code, and then we will be done with this reading. One card for advice for group 3. One card for advice for group 3. Ooh, we got 2 cards, so I don't really like that, but it's okay. So we have Divine Wisdom and Divine Heart Communication. I'm going to read both of those from the book for you. Archangel Daniel. True communication is an expression of the divine heart. Rising up to meet the divinity of the heart allows truthful communication of mind, body, and soul, and emotions. Together, we can express the eloquence of your soul. Oh, let's read Archangel Uriel. Divine Wisdom. Harness the illumination of divine wisdom. This is the gold sitting within your light body. This wisdom is open to you if you can approach with gratitude and appreciation. Allow your intuition to guide you as you walk the golden path. All right. Yeah, so this is about really being honest about what you want, you know, being honest with yourself about what it is that you want, what you want, what you deserve, what you want to receive, and really embodying it as the truth of you, who you are. You know what I mean? Like what I was saying with this strength card, it's like being loyal to yourself. Okay, so if like you're in these situations where you're not getting what it is you deserve, you're not getting what it is that you feel you worked for, and it's making, it's making you question yourself, then walk away. Right? Be loyal to you. Be loyal to what you know you deserve. Um, right? Communicate it from your heart. Let your heart talk. Um, let's see. Yeah. Rising up to meet the divinity of the heart allows truthful communication of mind, body, soul, and emotions, right? Communicate. Communicate your needs. Even if it's just to yourself, even if you go and write in your diary, I deserve love. I deserve happiness. Claim those things for yourself and communicate it. Communicate it to yourself. Speak it out loud. And like I said, when you're in these situations that aren't serving you, aren't giving you what it is you deserve, and you feel overworked or you feel unworthy, communicate. Say, this is not what I deserve. This is not what I'm not going to accept this. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be mean about it, but just communicate your truth. And like the Archangel Uriel about divine wisdom. Hold on, let me go back to that. Yeah, wisdom is open to you if you can approach with gratitude and appreciation. Allow your intuition to guide you as you walk the golden path. Yeah. So I feel like this is about, yeah, intuition. Like I just really feel all this energy of just being loyal to yourself, trusting yourself, wanting yourself, giving more to yourself, right? Intuitively, you know these situations aren't working. You know these situations aren't worth your time. It's like you've been ignoring that intuitive part of you that's like, no, stop giving to these people. No, cut them off. No, leave the job. No, this is not working. But then you keep going and you keep going because it's like maybe you feel like you have to prove yourself through how much you do for others. But in reality, you have nothing to prove to these people. You have everything to give to yourself. So, yeah, it's like your advice is to reevaluate your patterns, reevaluate the things that you keep doing that aren't serving you, and put yourself first. Love yourself first. Prioritize your needs. Prioritize the things that are going to make you feel beautiful, because really that's the only real way to elevate yourself spiritually, is to give back to yourself. And don't forget that you have needs, and that your needs are perfectly valid, right? Your needs are there to, like, when you have those moments of neediness, that is your intuition, that is your body telling you that your needs aren't being met. When people are needy, it's not, sometimes it could be, their own mental blocks, but a lot of times it's because simply your needs are not being met. But then you're sticking around in the situation that's not serving you, or you keep doing the same thing that's not going to ever give a solution. And so then that neediness builds up and just keeps building and building and building until you're just this needy hot mess, when really it's like it's time to reevaluate. Why are my needs not being met? Is it an issue of where I am, at this moment? Or is it an issue of the things that I'm doing? What's happening here? Like I said, just give all that love back to yourself. Ocean of eternal love, healing, creativity, fertility, right? Loving yourself is going to allow you to heal these patterns of overgiving, right? And a lot of us have those issues. I know I deal with that too, overgiving. But just self-love is going to help you heal that, because now you're going to, well, I already explained it. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have for group 3. Like I said, I'm seeing you putting yourself first here with the Hierophant, right? It's like you're already stepping into this energy. So congratulations. I'm very proud of you. And Spirit's asking you to just keep going. Keep putting yourself first. All that happened in the past, it happened for a reason. It happened so that you can reestablish yourself, rebuild something a lot more stable. So have a wonderful day, group 3. If you like this video, leave a comment, click that thumbs up button. If you would like to be notified whenever I post a new video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell. And all the information in regards to my Instagram, receiving private readings, my Etsy shop, and the cards I'm using will all be in the description box below. So you guys have a wonderful day, group 3. Bye-bye.